Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Fateh and today I will show you the 5 best secondary weapons for the Apocalypse and other difficulties. I played Remnant 2 for more than 120 hours and completed Apocalypse difficulty multiple times with guns and bows, and I made a single heavy armored hunter gunslinger build that destroyed every boss in the game. The video link is in the description box, feel free to check it out. From that experience, I will show you my 5 best secondary weapon for Apocalypse difficulty, and they are also great for other difficulty levels. Before I show you the 5 best secondary weapon list, this is my channel. I created a lot of content on Remnant 2 and more is coming, so don't forget to subscribe for more. The first best secondary weapon on this list is the MP60R, the most undervalued weapon in Remnant 2. You can obtain this weapon from the dock area at Ward 13 by getting the key from Fort's chest. The great side of this weapon is that it is semi-automatic weapon with decent magazine capacity, and you can use the mod and mutator of your choice, which makes it highly customizable with the right mod. This weapon is very powerful against normal enemy groups. It also helps you deal with boss summons and projectiles very quickly. Also, it has a decent range. The only downside of this gun is the mods like Hotshot, Overflow and Firestorm do take time to regenerate, so you have to deal with the second group of enemies with some effort. My second best secondary weapon is Enigma. You can obtain it from the Labyrinth. We will start with the downside of the Enigma first. The only downside of Enigma is that you cannot use it in most boss fights, since its range is short and it cannot reach most boss summons or projectiles that you need to destroy very quickly to survive. Now, the great side of Enigma is that it does shock damage and deals with large group of enemies very quickly without much effort in both Apocalypse and lower difficulties, which makes it a great weapon to deal with annoying normal enemies. You can use the Slayer mutator for fast reloads or any other mutator of your choice. The third best secondary weapon is Nebula. It's a great weapon. You can obtain it after defeating Nerud world boss Talratha. It is specially used in boss fights to give it debuff to finish the fight fast. And the permanently attached Nanoswarm mod also does a good amount of acid damage. Now, its downside is that you have to be close to the boss to use its debuff, since it has a very short acid spray range. It also does less damage to swarm of enemies on higher difficulty, and you will have a lower chance to survive, but it is good enough for lower difficulty. The fourth best secondary weapon is the Starshot. You can obtain it from Nerud after completing the supply ship quest. The best thing about this weapon is that it does decent damage, and it also comes with attached mod Big Bang, which does massive damage to enemies. But the downside is its lower magazine size, which is only 10 shots, and you have to reload again and again, which makes it bad in boss battles and dealing with large swarms of normal enemies. Nonetheless, Big Bang mod is very fun to use, which is why this weapon is number 4. Number 5 on our list is the Cube Gun. It is fast and does good damage, and it also has a shield mod. You can get this weapon from the Labyrinth. It's fun to use it on enemies, but the downside of this weapon is its short range and it can't deal with large group of normal enemies. But Cube Gun is a really fun weapon to play with because it's throwing cubes at enemies and destroying them, so it is fun and challenging at the same time. So these are the 5 best secondary weapons for the Apocalypse and other difficulties. Let me know what you guys think about these weapons. What secondary weapon are you using? Feel free to share it in the comment section. See you guys and girls in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.